Good morning. My name is James, and this is my garage. It's a mess right now, but anyway, I got here a 98 Jaguar vanden plas. As you can see, the wheel is off, and today we are working on a water pump. I'm going to show you how simple it is, so that way you save lots of money. And as you can see right here, that's where the thermostat, the housing goes, and the water pump is right here. You see this metal part right here? And you got this hoses right here and the belt. To do that, I'm not going to show you right now exactly how to do it, but I'm going to do the housing, replace the housing. Comes with a, I don't know if you can see, let me just remove this hose. The water pump is this one right here. It's very simple. Point with a finger, and it's got the pulley and the belt right there. This is the belt right here, what I'm pointing at. Very simple. You remove the belt. You need a ratchet on the other side. It's a bolt. Very simple. I'm not going to show you exactly, but it's very simple to do the water pump. Right here, where you see the fluid right here, that's where the thermostat housing sits on. The two bolts on the back is kind of difficult to remove, but what you do is you lose. You see let me see, I'm gonna get some light in here. You don't remove the intake manifold completely, but what you do is, you see this bolts right here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each side. So you're gonna just loosen them up. You can see right here, I'm pointing with the fingers. Loosen them up and just get a pray bar and just lift a little bit the intake, so that way you can get the housing to sit, and in the back, especially the one right there and in the back, you wouldn't be able to fit any wrench right there, or ratchet, whatever socket doesn't fit in there. So if you lift a little bit, like you can see right now, it's lifted a little bit, you will be able to get it out. Now we're gonna go to the part that I replaced to the water pump. The housing. The housing that comes on the car originally, as you can see, is, let me see, I'm just gonna sit it right here. And sorry, it's a mess, but this is the housing right there. It's made of plastic. This thing goes like this, sitting on the water pump. Oh, damn it! As you can see, and this did go bad because you got a cap right here, and it just bends when you try to take it off. It's just a pain, you know where. So what I did is I ordered this whole set. That's where the thermostat goes right here. You see the opening for the thermostat? So you get this. You go to Amazon.com. You can get this whole thing compared to the plastic one. You see? Look. So now you get the aluminum one for $79. Go to Amazon.com, enter the year of the car, and you're gonna see that's the aluminum part. And as you can see, I put the looks a little different right here with this pipe right here, because the one right here doesn't have the thermostat. It comes all this. Comes one piece. Comes with this metal piece for the hose, for the upper radiator hose. And right now it's it's already mounted. The thermostat is in there, as you can see. I don't know if you can see. Maybe put on the light a little bit, but it's already assembled. Look at the difference between this one assembled already and the other one not assembled. So that's the thing you can see. Look, see? Okay, so now we're gonna put that. This is for the reservoir hose. A little tiny hose goes attached here with a clamp. If it breaks, you just use one of those any clamps that they sell it at any auto parts store. And right here you see these clips right here on each side. That's the power. Two wires the two connectors going here. It's just to hold it, but you're gonna see a little plug in there that's gonna go hold it in here. And let's see, there's a cap that came in the package. You're gonna see right there. That's what you're gonna do when you put your antifreeze. You're gonna add some on this, and then you're gonna let it bleed. All right, you're gonna bleed it, because otherwise the car is gonna overheat. So right now you got the cap, and you need a Torx wrench, as you can see. I don't remember exactly the size, but you can see the hole right here. It doesn't take Phillips or flat. As you can see the shape. So you just tie it when you're done, and this upper part goes to the other side, the other hose that goes in here. It comes from the left side of the radiator. It's just using common sense. You can just mount this on the car. I'm going to show you where it sits, where it goes. This part actually comes with the gaskets and rings, so that, because you cannot really get a gasket for the you cannot get a gasket for the outside part of the thermostat. I'm talking about the gasket that goes in here. It comes only with the ring for the thermostat, but the gasket for the outside gasket that goes under these bolts right here doesn't have it, and it's gonna break when you're trying to replace the thermostat. The gasket is gonna be dry, because the car is a 98, so we're talking about lots of years sitting. So this thing is gonna sit. This thing is gonna sit basically right like this. You see this in the bottom part. It's got like a ring. That's very important. It comes in the set, in the kit. It comes with that ring. You gotta replace that. It just sits in there. It's got like a couple groups, few grooves in there. It's just, yeah, as you can see, the black part, the ring. So what you're gonna do is right now, you're gonna just sit on it. I showed you before. It shows you the 4 bolts right there. You can see the water in this. So basically, this is gonna just sit here, and then you're gonna put the bolts back on, and then the upper radiator hose goes onto this, and you can see, and you can see it right here. Yeah, and this side, the other hose goes, as you can see, the one pointing here goes here, and the upper goes on top of that. Then use your clamps, use a pair of pliers to squeeze these suckers right here, because they're kind of tight. You cannot do by hand. You're gonna hurt your fingers. So a set of pliers will do. You don't need special tools for that. You only need the Torx to tie this thing up again. And also another thing is those little tiny hoses. I'm gonna go run. Also, I just made my own hose right here. As you can see, this little tiny hose right here that I'm touching goes attached to this part right here. All right, it's like a bleeder, and when it needs it, the tank is right here. The reservoir tank is like where I'm pointing right here. It's covered with plastic. I mean, to make it look fancy. So right now, mine broke. There's another thin one right here that comes out, and for this one goes. No, not this one. Goes this one. The other one used to be a thin one like this. The one that I'm pointing, the stick one. So actually, I bought my a heater hose. It goes attached to the top of the radiator. So I basically, instead of spending $50, I put a regular heater hose that they sell at Pep Boys for $5, 6 foot long. So you can cut it and just make it fit in there, and use regular clamps right here on the side, and it's gonna work perfect. So that way you save lots of money. Very simple work to do, and because if you go to the dealer, they charge you so much money, and just good luck. And I think that I love this car, and I'm gonna do a lot more work on this, but it doesn't need that much. As you can see, the seat's missing right here. I just didn't want to move forward with this. I'm gonna make it manual right now, so but we got that for the next video. Tires missing because I needed access to the radiator and don't forget to always drain the radiator. You're gonna see every radiator has on the left side like a little plug in there. You just twist it carefully because it's made of plastic. If it breaks, you out of luck. You have to get another one online. But basically, most of the stuff you can go to Amazon.com and get the parts you need for the for any car you want. And I'll see you in the next video. If you got any questions, if somebody's rebuilding this car, I love this car. The way it runs. The reason I'm doing this is because it's got 115,000 miles, and it's overheating. But this is a beautiful, beautiful car. If you can work on it, it's very simple, basic tools, and it's just common sense. I used to work for an auto dealer, and I learned a lot there. But most of the stuff I learned either on I watch other guys don't work. You need a place, you need jack stand. You definitely got to go safe. You can use you can get a if you get a garage, it's gonna be a lot easier. But you can see the car is on jack stands right now. You need some tools. I mean, if you watch yourself, just don't get hurt. A lot of common sense. But basically, you can save tons of money, because we're talking about this job will cost you thousands of dollars to do, the water pump, belt. But good luck for the any questions. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and I hope helps somebody that's trying to rebuild this car. You don't really have to take it to a dealer. And this car, as I mentioned before, had overheating problems. So because the thermostat and water pump wasn't working, and the water pump, if you get one, go to Amazon.com, get a water pump. Also from Amazon.com, and get the kit for the thermostat housing. That's what's called, thermostat housing, and it comes with the gaskets. Then everything made of aluminum. The cap is not plastic anymore. What comes in the car was originally made of plastic. So they bent. So I'm not happy with. I'm so glad I found this aluminum part, which is it's a little, the hardest part is the two bolts on the back of the housing. But besides that, I mean, you can do the job yourself. And good luck. Just leave your comments if this video helps you. And good luck. Leave your comments, and I can post more videos later on. And if you need some like questions or answers, because I've been working on cars for a long time, and so I know basically I work on my car myself. And I used to be a mechanic years ago, but just send any comment or whatever. I mean, if it helps you, to James Ban at hotmail.com. Again, James BAN at hotmail. I'm sorry, Hotmail. Sorry, erase all that. James Ban at iCloud.com. Oh my God, I didn't drink my coffee. James Ban at iCloud.com. All right. I hope it helps you. If it doesn't, you know what to do. All right. Bye. Be good.